That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's going to end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
Watch Naomi go down for something she didn't do. It's not right. I'm not stupid enough to come completely clean, but I can at least give her some support.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
And here's the duo battling against accusations tonight.
Day. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Liv Morgan likes to say, watch me. Well, she's about to get what she wants because tonight it's all eyes on her.
Indeed, we're going to watch Liv and see what she's capable of here tonight.
She looks fired up.
One of the top names in women's independent wrestling, Zoe Stark.
Now looking to prove herself in WWE.
And representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
Zoe Stark, an incredibly physical superstar who loves to ratchet up the intensity.
Yeah, Zoe is a beast in the ring who doesn't hold back.
Stark rolls with a vicious crowd and constantly attacks enemies backstage.
Well, sounds to me like Zoe's got a great strategy.
The ring is charged tonight. The accusations against Naomi have sparked intense emotions.
That's right, Saxton. What was once a united front has now splintered, with questions over Naomi's guilt right at the center.
As they square off, all eyes are on the ring, hoping that this battle will not be just for pride or retribution, but to help discover the truth.
Wrench in the arm, Pele kick.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Oh, God, that hurt. Oh, strong knee connects. Brutal knee strike.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Man, what a hit. A drop kick in the corner. Perfectly executed.
The offense catching up with her now.
Naomi made sure she felt the glow on that one.
Ooh.
Big right hand.
Boom, what impact.
Great athleticism.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Naomi can't be stopped right now.
Turning the tables.
Liv isn't taking this lying down anymore.
It's time for Liv to take advantage of the misstep and take command.
Oh, Liv got caught with a reverse.
Oh, with authority.
Big hip toss into the cartwheel.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, things could turn ugly soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon.
She's looking to end her right now.
She went taking out of the ring, rolled up, going for the win.
She was close to the end there. Not yet. Oh, double face buster.
And here's the cover.
Gets the shoulder up.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Liv's looking for the final exclamation.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Uh-oh, feel the blow.
There it is.
It is, it's locked in.
Liv Morgan, tremendous heart and guts, but I don't know if she can hang on.
It doesn't look like Morgan has anything left in the tank. She only has seconds to escape.
And that's it. Scores
Y
the
al
win
final
for the
le
team.
contacto con su misión y todo.
Here are your winners, Naomi and her queen.
With that win, Naomi and her partner might just have swayed some doubters. It's a big step towards clearing her name.
Absolutely, Byron. Victory like this speaks volumes. Hopefully it starts to mend some of those fractures within the roster.
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah, you had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Even when things went off the rails with Naomi, you pivoted. Seems like most people are willing to accept that neither of you were involved, and it was mutiny all along.
And Naomi probably feels like she owes you one for having her back.
I might be the only one in WWE who knows for sure that she's innocent. Well, us three, I guess.
Our lips are sealed.
Yes, they are.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
champs, ready to show no mercy to their mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bailey. And their opponents, the Queen and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series and therefore the entire future of WWE. Goes into the corner.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Mongolian chop. Sidekick finds the mark.
DDT! Lands an elbow.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Kick from behind.
Ouch.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad.
Come on, this isn't right.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is just doing what he pleases. Oh, sharp knee.
She's rummaging around under the ring here.
Oh, boy, she found a kendo stick. This match might just get hard to watch.
What a
display of strength here. Brutal escape as that maneuver was taking just too long to materialize. Super kick!
Good night.
Arms trapped.
Just endless knee strikes.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Oh, look at the kick. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, one step ahead there. Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Uh-oh.
Vicious right forearm. Crushing the hamstring. Bam, suplex. The challenger might be rethinking this title match after that huge attack from the champ.
And now thrown back into the ring. And a clothesline. Oof. Oof. Kick finds it. Opponent's down. This is not good. Cover up.
We should probably, we should probably go. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Brought out of ringside and back to the mat. Right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Oh, stop. Agility like that is what can set you apart. Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice. He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Been kicked right to the gut. And the...
Déjame que se va, pero que no hace el cambio. Esto que haga el cambio.
Bailey in full control here. Oh, nice suplex. But the opponent set up.
Drop kick to the spine. Oh, my goodness. What a smash.
That is just insulting.
Dropping the knee.
Look out!
Suicide dive.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Watch out.
An incredible torque on the swinging neck breaker.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee. And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk. This looks like it could be all over. And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny? This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick. Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming. We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
Mhm.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago, and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster, and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
La traición de la traición de la traición.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
No me gusta esa traición de Punk. Pero bueno. Miren,
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
Masculino.
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Otro traje para CM Punk. A ver qué pasa. Se está poniendo interesante. No tengo cámara activa porque no tengo foco encima. Pongo foco. ¿Qué más opciones hay? Jay, pues, me interesa. Como la gente. No, Seth freaking. Pues Seth. Empecemos por que me aparece el trío.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
That's a strong argument, Drew. But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
Hey, Yus. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just keeping my head down and my fists ready. Planning the next punch. It's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. It'd be nice if a few more of our heavy hitters were taking a stand.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him. But it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutinies tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
No big deal. We're built for this fight. We just gotta be ready to throw down.
Yeet. Look, Oos, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just, with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Families are complicated. Let me think about it and weigh my options. I'll get back to you if it's the right move.
Yeet.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So, this is about your pride getting hurt. And I thought you were actually here to fight for WWE, not just patch up your bruised ego.
Why can't it be both? I tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I sure wouldn't mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to burn Mutiny down at Survivor Series.
Perfect. I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee. Where's my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This isn't gonna turn out well for you.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
It's not about clinging to the past. It's about setting things right. Mutiny might be trying to rewrite history, but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting stronger every day.
Stronger? No. Bigger? Yes. Mutiny's bloated. But I'm not worried about the extra bulk you've added. It's the quality that counts, and Mutiny is sorely lacking.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to let you take on our current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and improved versus the old and removed.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small. I think big. Me against Trick. Both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Fine, but you just made a huge mistake.
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because now I will climb that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
It's a homecoming for NXT original Seth Rollins.
Seth's bringing more than just nostalgia tonight. The original NXT Championship represents his roots, and he's here to prove the tree he planted in NXT is still standing strong.
And what a statement it would make to reclaim glory on the same ground where he first made his mark. This isn't a title match. It's a battle for legacy.
Ladders are set. The belts hang above. The battle for NXT history is on.
Now this is going to be fun.
Says he has the gift of gab and the gift of jab.
Trick Williams possesses undeniable skills on the mic and in the ring.
And undeniably full of himself.
Gotta get himself locked in to go against the Visionary.
Yeah, I'm sure he's done his homework, and I'm sure he's well aware that Seth Rollins can easily manipulate you into making a mistake.
And we're underway in a ladder match for 2 belts and a control over the history of NXT.
Seth needs to prove that you can't just rewrite the record books without fight. Trick Williams might be Punk's vision for NXT, but Rollins is poised to show that he is not easily forgotten.
It's a clash of eras, Corey. Past versus present to shape the future. Tonight could redefine NXT's trajectory.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Oh, my goodness. There's the knee right to the face.
Oh, man.
Boom. And a big boot. Oh, jumping knee strike. Lights out. And the counter from Rollins. Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Yeah, as Rollins was putting that visionary offensive mindset to work.
Boom! Knee right to the face!
Oh, man. Launching himself from the ropes.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Single underhook.
Face buster. Boom! Good defense from him. He puts him into the corner. Here he goes with the ladder.
I hope he's got some kind of plan. Oh, clothesline.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. Cuts the attack off.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Just caught flush. Trampling the opposition.
Looks like Trick has taken the upper hand.
Rollins has to devise a new plan. To the face. What a redirect.
Perfectly orchestrated offense. Rollins' mind is certainly in the game now. That's just hard to watch.
The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
That's not how you're supposed to use a ladder.
Oh, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gonna hurt.
The champ is down, and Seth's got a clear opportunity.
He's gonna do it.
He's climbing the ladder.
It's CM Punk. Where the hell did he come from?
And he's got handcuffs.
Punk wasn't content to just stand by and watch.
To borrow a phrase, business just picked up.
We're not going anywhere. Oh, the architect is handcuffed to that ladder. He has no chance to win this match now.
Punk had a plan for this match all along.
This is hard to watch.
If Seth came down here to Mutiny's home base looking for a fair fight, he's a fool.
A fool who can only look on helplessly as Trick Williams is about to walk away with Seth Rollins' original NXT championship.
I can't believe this.
And there it is. Trick Williams has grabbed the belts in a match where Rollins was outnumbered.
This isn't a victory to be proud of. The record books won't show how, only who. And tonight, it was all NXT champion Trick Williams.
This is a sad night for the history of NXT.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you, walking back in here to Raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
It's not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man. It's tough watching Mutiny destroy everything like they are.
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
Right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it? Maybe you need a new strategy. And some help.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the megastar's willing to have your back in this fight, right?
Yes.
All right, good. And don't you mean, yeah?
I mean, yes. But let's do it.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
Vete a entrar al baño.
Seth Rollins and LA Knight, an unlikely duo we did not see coming.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 458 pounds, the team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
I love this pairing. Rollins' technical skill and LA Knight's charisma. This could be the next tag team power pairing if they gel right.
That's a big if, Saxton. Both these two are alpha personalities. If they're not on the same page, there's going to be more clash than cooperation.
Let's see if this tag team is a tag dream and a nightmare for their opponents.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
Gargano and Ciampa back together again.
It's so great seeing DIY reuniting and getting things done.
And they look focused on getting back on top.
Seth Rollins is surely still stinging from that loss against Trick Williams.
Absolutely, Michael. Seth's not one to forget a betrayal. And being handcuffed to that ladder, I'm sure he's looking to dish out some payback, title on the line, or not.
And we'll see if LA Knight can help him do just that. I've heard he's equally fired up
Ganar el combate.
on Mutiny's antics.
Yank him right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Face buster.
To the face! Oh, man. And he's going to the top. Look out! Good Lord! Taking flight. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
You are guaranteed to hit a steel beam out on the apron, and they definitely just felt all of it. Stop in the leg.
We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Whip back into the ring.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Oh, my goodness.
There's the... He's getting on his feet. Vulnerable to what's coming next.
Au, ¿no salió?
Caught in a bad spot.
Oh, God. Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring. Super kick.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Got the tag. And just in the nick of time.
Face first.
Driven down. Jumping knee drop. So precise.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Knee strike.
There was no brilliant strategy or counter from Gargano there.
Yeah, and there was no questioning Seth's motives after that move.
Got face first.
Gosh. DDT. Face buster.
No decision by the ref.
Clearing the ring like that.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong. But instead, it was right on the money. And a stop to the gut. Oh!
No, compa, no la esquina. Ay, no era necesario. Eso tampoco era necesario. ¿Sabes qué se le pasó con la cosa con Tomas?
No, flying with the moonsault.
Kick. Nasty kick.
No te preocupes,
Just breaking down the opponent. Oh, man. Didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Reversal. And then turns things around. Both superstars countering one move after another.
And targeting the leg there. And he just got caught good once again.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though. Big elbow.
Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage.
Jumping knee drop. So precise.
Strikes with a kick.
Knee drop connects.
Troubling attack on the knee.
Boom.
We're going to end this emphatically. What a pedigree.
Gargano set ringside.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Rollins from up high, and now gets tossed into the ring.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting
From the top rope.
super stomp. And Gargano is breaking up the pin. Setting up neck breaker position. Ooh, bang! Shoulders down, this could be it. That may be one of the biggest wins of his career.
Here are your winners, the team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
Seth Rollins and LA Knight have done it. A little payback, a tremendous victory, and possibly the start of a powerful new alliance.
This team could really shake things up, Michael. Everyone except Mutiny is going to be thrilled if these two keep teaming up.
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed him up, spit him out, flushed him down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story. But maybe it's time we break them back out.
At reforming the Shield? Yes.
Don't you mean, yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando, march right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Yeah.
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 Yeah! Wait a minute. The Shield was a trio. Don't we need another guy?
You're talking to the architect. You don't think I already have someone in mind?
Interest.
The Shield is reborn with Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and Sheamus. What a stunning return.
The following is a six-man tag team match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 725 pounds. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Absolutely shocking. No one expected the Shield's comeback, especially not CM Punk. And to do this at NXT? Oh, what a statement.
Yeah, with Survivor Series on the horizon, the Shield's timing couldn't be better. This could shift the balance in the ongoing war against Mutiny, tonight and beyond. Let's see if this newly reformed Shield can shake the foundations of NXT.
At a combined weight of 919 pounds, the team of CM Punk, Kevin Owens, Trick Williams, and Braun Breaker.
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife. A lot of drama involved with this one. We'll have to see if CM Punk has any more tricks up his sleeve in this high-stakes match.
Or if he's even daring enough to try them now that Seth has brought back the Shield. It's a whole different ballgame when those tactical vests come out.
Exactly, Corey. Seth's reformed something from the past to reclaim something from the past. Hopefully reshaping Mutiny's hold on WWE's future.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. Forward smash!
Oh, yanked right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Wow! Sidewinder suplex. Drop kick from behind. Things didn't look pretty for Owens taking that shot.
Yeah, Rollins not allowing himself to be held down.
There was some power behind that punch.
Super kick! Boom, right in the button.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
Big leg drop.
Oh! In position. He's painting a bullseye on him.
Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way.
Turned it around with a reversal.
Kevin Owens with the torture rack. Into the neck breaker. Oh, now powerbomb onto the apron.
Caught with a lariat. Oh, what a knee. Uses the edge of the knee. Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter.
Face buster. DDT.
Landed. And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore. What are we about to see? Can he do it? Strong kick out there.
This isn't even close to over. Oh, using the knee. Effectively using the knee.
Oh, knee, meet back of neck. Capped off with a big one.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
A series of boots. Jumping knee drop.
So precise.
Looking for the double underhook. Here it comes. Pedigree.
And staying with it, into the cover.
2 count. Oh, and right between the shoulder blades. Boom. Caught square by the haymaker.
Rollins with a head of steam.
Big air. The stomp connects. Cover for the win. He kicks out at 2.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
got out of the way.
And it was offense with a hurtful purpose. And set. This one's for the match. It's over. It is over.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
A huge win and an even bigger reminder to all of Mutiny why the Shield was such a dominant force.
Some of the faces may have changed, but the results have not. This new Shield is just as formidable, and Mutiny is left wondering what just happened.
So I guess congratulations are in order. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sheamus, the new Shield, or whatever you're calling yourselves. You got one over on Mutiny. Big deal. And Seth got his precious belt back. I'm a man of my word after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because in the grand scheme of things, what did you really win? A piece of leather and metal? Bravo. You walked out with the same thing you walked in with 2 weeks ago. Just a little ego boost to carry around. So, good job. But that's all you have, Seth. An old dusty prop. Because I will never recognize you as the first NXT champion. You and your gaudy sequin suits are an embarrassment and the antithesis of everything Mutiny stands for. You might have won a battle, but you're far from winning the war. Mutiny isn't just about titles or recognitions. It's about changing the landscape. So enjoy your little victory, because next time, we won't be playing games. Mutiny is here to stay, and we're just getting started.
Man, reforming the Shield with LA Knight and Sheamus? For once, Punk got hit with something he didn't see coming.
About time. And you know he was steamed when you walked out with your title, Seth.
Punk can say what he wants about me leaving with the same belt, but we did more than that. We showed them we're not backing down. And now we've got two more warriors in this fight. LA Knight and Sheamus are fired up and ready to take Mutiny on.
That's what I like to hear. More allies means more firepower.
The architect strikes again with a winning strategy.
Let's hope so. We need to make sure we come out on top at Survivor Series. What's our next move?
I'm heading to SmackDown to fill out the rest of the team for the Best of 3 series.
Sounds good. I've certainly got an opinion, but it's your call.
Understood.
I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldous told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team.
Yes, and I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping you'll ask to be on the team. We still have to finalize who we're going with, but you'd be a huge get for our side.
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact thing.
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before all that, Mutiny has been begging me to join them since the beginning.
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
And wreck their whole shop, leaving them with some colorful bruises going into Survivor Series. Is that what you had in mind?
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
Let me sleep on this. I know you're a sure thing, but this is a huge decision.
I hear you, but sleep too long and you'll never wake up from this mutiny nightmare.
Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
I'm mostly monitoring their socials, looking for cracks and gathering actionable intel. I want to figure out their vulnerabilities and then try to figure out how to strike.
I like that. I think I know where to look first. They've pulled too many of our people over, but I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
I'll give you an answer soon. I have to think about the best mix for the team, and it's not just you asking, Charlotte.
You weren't quick enough to counter Punk's little surprise, so figure it out, quickly.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
No sé si llega hasta aquí.
Becky Lynch is ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland. Oh man! Becky Lynch!
I spoke to Becky earlier, and she said that Mutiny should be watching her match very closely tonight. Well, that's the last thing in the world I'd be asking for, Cole. We've seen what happens when you poke that bear.
Becky is looking to make a statement loud enough for Mutiny to hear.
The irresistible force is here.
Ready to squash.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
One of the most dominant women in WWE history. Physically unparalleled in the women's division, Nia Jax has imposed her will on everyone that stepped in the ring as opposition. An incredible pedigree for success for Nia Jax. Oh, what a tall task for this woman here tonight, trying to prove she's worthy. Much easier said than done, Cole. We know Becky Lynch is always at the top of her game. Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's the cover. She's going for it. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Surprisingly quick kick out.
She's not going quietly into the good night here, making things very interesting.
Take it over. Go for the win here. Reverses the pin attempt. She breaks the count quick.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Devastating. Devastating elbow.
She manages to reverse it. Solid punch.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Slugging everything they've got. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other, no matter. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. This is a world of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Right in the elbow, nailed it.
¿Cuál es el pelito de él? Un suplex.
Waistlock. Incredibly savvy move by Lynch. This is what you have to look out for when you clash with a veteran. Uh-oh, Lynch is honing in. To the back of the knee. And first, here we go. Jax looks absolutely out of it. There's two. Oh, kick out at two.
Amazing kick out. You cannot help but be impressed by Nia Jax's fortitude here tonight.
And Becky Lynch is nothing if not a thinking woman's competitor. Surely she's already thinking about her next steps.
She's struggling and looking like an easy target.
No way. Suicide dive. Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark. Lynch's strategy paying dividends.
Nia's struggling, but still capable of a comeback.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
Oh, hard shot right into the post.
Oh, God, drilled right into the post. Back into the ring she comes. Soaring. If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out. She's making the climb to the top rope. To the sky. Boom. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Nia's getting picked apart here. Becky's taking what she... Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Spiked with a rose plant. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs? Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
And Nia Jax is still in this.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia Jax here tonight.
And Becky Lynch is fuming. She did all that work and still it wasn't enough. Goodness. Oh, their mass being used. And she saw that coming from Jax.
Becky Lynch applies the hammerlock.
Into a reverse DDT. Great move. Oh, well-placed kick. Waistlock.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
Forces the shoulder up after two.
She just won't stay down.
Ah, pero es un super pinche.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Rose plant. Becky has opened up an opportunity.
Two. And a victory here tonight. Here is your winner,
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley-to-belly suplex. It was actually a Becky to belly.
That wasn't just a suplex, that was a statement directly to her former close friend.
retiraré. Gracias por la expectación.